Guys, and then with another video. Told you all I was gonna try to start coming in here with more videos and everything. So I got some big hair today. I don't know what's going on, but it's big. But anyway, this video has been on my mind actually for a while, because everybody seems to know or seems to have the solution to the black problem. You know, everybody that everybody seems to be a expert on what's wrong with black people, and this is black people's problem, and black people's problem is this, and if only black people would do this, they'd be better. And so everyone seems to have the answer to the black problem. And what do I mean by the black problem? I guess I mean why we can't get together, why we're divided, why the man-woman relationship in the black community is the way it is, why the black church is the way it is. The black church is a whole other thing that needs to be dealt with. But as I said, everyone seems to have this answer, and I too think that I have the answer. Now, how is it going to be solved? That's the real problem. Because from what I see, the root cause of the problem is, I don't see how we're going to let the problem be solved. And so let me what I think the issue with the black community, I kind of think that black and brown people all over the world, is division. Now, I don't think that's something that is done on purpose, really. I think it's something that, for lack of a better way to put it, was done to us. Matter of fact, the whole world has been divided. If you look at it, the whole world, I'm not just talking about black people, not just talking about those in the Caribbean islands and so forth, and in Africa and here in America. I'm talking about black and brown people all over the world. And I believe, if you have another solution, you can let me know, or another answer, because so many people begin to get offended and get upset when you start pointing out things that have been done through mainly European colonization. They get real touchy and antsy and start, want to throw out the racist word and everything. But how do I put this? I mean, it's not always about trying to be racist. It's about just, it is what it is. I mean, if you see a duck that's looking like a duck, and he has all the characteristics of a duck, the feet, the bill, it is what it is. And so that's why I say, I believe that the world has been divided by much of European colonization, because there's no other reason for division. We have planes, trains, automobiles, boats. So that's not it. You know, we have the world has enough economic power to come together, so that's not it. So I think it's just something that was done way long time ago, sectioning off these people, putting these people over here, taking these people and putting them over there, and so you don't know them, don't understand them. You know, you look alike, you have the same skin tone as them, but yet you don't know them because you've never dealt with them, you've never had to be with them, and so you don't know them. So it causes a divide. But even more so than that, it took a long time to say that. We hear in so many sections, so many circles, that economics is the problem with Black America. You know, Black people don't control their own money. Black people don't control their own communities. Black people do not have enough economic power. I personally don't believe that. There are more Black multimillionaires now here in 2015 than there has ever been in the world. So economic power is not it. We know that we have the power to generate money, to make money, because we're doing it right now. We have been doing it forever. So being able to make economic power is not the issue. Being able to build our own communities, schools, homes, factories and all that, that's not the issue. That's been done here in America. Many of us may know about Rosewood, that community. There's been other ones too. You need to look into some of those other ones. I researched another one too. I can't think of the name of it, but Black people have built communities and banks and theaters and schools and all of this kind of stuff for themselves and communities. And you know, like I said, go look and find out what happened, because you know, I don't want y'all to say I'm being racist. So just go look and see what happened to pretty much all those communities. Every time there is a thriving Black presence here in America, look at the history of what happens. So my point is not that it can't be done. It has been done more than once. So in my opinion, like I say, it's not economic power. I think economic power is a huge part of it. But I also think that at this point in time, you are going to have those with the money, those with the influence, those with the resources to put their money in the Black community, put their money to building, to making, to creating. And it's going to have to be a sacrifice, you know, instead of another race at the very end of it controlling everything. It needs to be Black. And I don't think there's enough of that. I think at the long end of a long string, even if there was Black, I think somewhere down the line there's going to be another race in it. And so that keeps it from being exclusively Black. But, you know, that's a huge issue, because we have the economic resource, we have the money, but the ones, I believe, with the influence and the ones, like I said, with the resources don't give back. They don't invest really in the communities. A lot of them, once they leave the African American community, once they leave poverty and the ghetto or whatever, they never come back in any way, shape, or form. So that's huge. Then you have the whole, this, by the way, is going to be part 2. It's going to be 2 parts to this video because I can't get it all in one. But, you know, then you have the whole issue of leadership. Oh, there's no Black leadership. I agree. There is no Black leadership. That there is no one that I could think of, right? Well, I'm not saying that there are not people who couldn't help lead the Black community. I believe that there are many, but I don't think they're popular enough. I don't think that they would be listened to. Really, I think you got a lot of popular black leaders out there who are kind of the face for black people, but are not for black people. I'm going to cut the video off right now, and I'm going to go ahead and do part 2 of this.